Good to see you're still among the living.
Finally got to the only
First place,
milestone that matters.
completed it, mate. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? Hi, folks. How we doing? How we feeling? Happy Wednesday. I was about to say Tuesday. My days are all fucked. Happy Wednesday, folks. I hope we're all good. It is my first stream back in about a week. I've had a busy weekend. I was away up north seeing my lovely partner. And Big Bump! Getting closer and closer to that due date. And I'm excited. There's a lot of busy stuff. I submitted my notice to my flat that I'm renting as well. Aye. So, yeah. In about a month's time, 26th of September, I move out. So, just a lot to do. A lot to get through. My driving test is soon as well on the 17th. So much to get through. But, yeah, I'm doing really well. Considering getting a takeaway. Do it. That's my best Palpatine impersonation, but do it. Do it. What we thinking? What's the takeaway? And I must... what was it? I opened up the food picture of yours, like your leftover sausages and brown sauce. I showed it to Jem, and Jem was like, the fuck amount of brown sauce is that? But very least I'm here until about 4 my time when I have a meeting. Who schedules end of day meetings, honestly? But Unsilent Dude, thank you so much for the 69 months, man. That is such a milestone and so incredibly appreciated, dude, that you've supported the channel for that long. And I will continue to support your YouTube as well, because I freaking love your content. But I really, really appreciate that, man. It is so kind of you to continue that. I know, because I know I'm taking breaks and stuff, and it's, yeah, but it's just It's 28 days notice here in Glasgow. I'm short of that. Yeah, 28 days notice you have to give in the city of Glasgow. It can sometimes differ depending on the apartment and if you're private letting and stuff, but yeah, 28 days is the notice period I gave, although I gave longer because they always say, like, it's weird the way the law works on it. Your notice period doesn't start until the recipient has read your notice. So you could do it 28 days before, and then they don't look at it for like 2 days. That's when the notice period starts from, when they look at it. So I submitted it at the weekend there, but because it was a bank holiday here, I phoned them yesterday and just be like, look, this is where it is. This is the day that I'm doing. Is that okay? And they were like, yep, that's all good. So they sent me my like kind of leaving stuff, what I need to do, which is gut out the flat. I'll be packing away all of this at the weekend. But yeah, so it's looking like my last stream before I take a break for a couple of months just to kind of settle into being a dad. Is going to be on Wednesday, the 24th of September. So mark it in your calendars, folks. Mark it in your fucking calendar, folks. Folks, I better see that writing in your calendar, mate. What's a Mama's? Is that a chippy, Fox? Or something else? But yeah, how's everyone's Wednesday going? I know that a certain other game has come out this week in the Metal Gear Solid frame. That being Delta, the remake, remake / remaster of the first, of the original MGS3. I've been hearing good things. I've been hearing shit things on performance. I just ate a bunch of Survivor for one. Good God, much. Fuck, dude. How you doing, Mushy Mush? Good to see you, sir. I hope you're well. Oh, Wagamama's, gotcha. I've not had a Wagamama's in years. That's why I didn't click to that. There's a chippy here called Mama's, which is why I was like, oh, is that a chippy thing? But a Wagamama sounds good. What's your kind of go-to? I enjoy a good ramen bowl from Wagamama's, or a green curry. I think it was a green curry that I had the last time. It was really nice. Digesting dinner. Oh, nice. Is Twisted Metal good? I hope you've enjoyed the series. I need to start that series. I really do. Before we get started, folks, if you're not already, definitely consider dropping into the Discord server. Just like keep people updated and stuff like that in there, and you'll get updated when I go live and such as well. So just if you're interested, click on the link. Would love to have you in there. But yeah, today, folks, we are getting into Sakisaku duck soba and chili squid. It's ordered. It's fucking ordered. Have you ordered for everyone in the family, or is it just you? Because I can imagine that would be a pretty pretty intense Wagamama order if it was everyone. But yeah, today, folks, we're getting started on Metal Gear Solid 1. I've played through this before on the channel. I believe this might actually be our third time. Fuck them. They're having fucking Heinz sausage and fucking spaghetti the night on toast. This is my third playthrough, I think, on the Twitch channel, but we haven't played it in a couple of years, so I thought it was high time we returned. I've actually got, so I was looking at my VODs recently. There's a saved, so if anyone's interested, I'm going to actually drop it into my Twitch, my Discord. But there's a link to, it was the first time I played Metal Gear Solid on the channel, and I did the entire game in one sitting. And it was like, God, I'm thinking it was like 2018 maybe? So it's like, there's a much younger me on there. But if you're interested, I will drop the link into my Discord as well. But yeah, we're going to get started on that. I'm going to try and do a couple of, well, I don't know as much as, like, say, the Outer Heaven network and stuff like that, but I'm going to try and do things, like, we're going to try and listen to as much codec calls as we can, go through as much of the game that I remember and know, and yeah, we're just going to have a really fun time. We're going to watch the stuff at the start, so the beginner videos and things like that, the briefing videos, there's a few, so settle in. We're going to chill and we're going to watch them. But let's say we boot this game up. Raven's Discord, you two are such pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Mush Mush. Yeah, that was our date evening. We went out for dinner at the weekend. It was lovely. It was lovely. But Mush, if you're interested in joining another server, you know, my Discord link's just there in the chat. Click that. I post it in there too. But yeah, let's get this booted up. Wow. Yeah. We're a pretty good looking couple. And she looks amazing. You know, like, pregnancy has suited her well. She looks amazing. But yeah, I had a lovely weekend up there. I got back last night. So I got home at like God, nearly 11 p.m. last night. I was quite tired this morning, but we walk, we roll, we enjoy. And yeah, I own this game, folks, digitally and physically. So we're playing it on DuckStation. Just because it's a lot easier for me. But yeah, let me know, folks, if it's how the audio is, if anything needs changed or tweaked. Let me know.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue
Let me know if that's better.
Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make
Pump the game up, keep my mic muted.
Got it. If they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
And Melt Man with the power to
Volver
melt.
Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Big Baza. Big Baza. And their weapons specialist, Greg. Action League. Nice. I'm glad that someone got that. Oh my god, man. Such an iconic just intro. It really is. I love this game so much. Funnily enough, when I was a kid, this game used to terrify me quite a bit. And I think it was just stealth in general. By the way, guys, is my mic sounding okay? Am I coming through okay? Just want to make sure I'm not, like, peaking or anything. But yeah, when I first played this when I was a kid, I was terrified of it. The main reason was literally... See, getting caught? So scary. You know? So freaking scary to me. So I was just like, oh my god, I just don't want to get caught. Super strong and super But honestly, and I need to remember it's circle that I need to do for this. Caption, sound, we could put it on mono. We should be good. It's like the alert sound and stuff used to fucking freak me out. So if I go to special here, we have previous operations. So I need to get you in the zone as to what this is. Because this is considered a soft... fuck off, folks. I never got caught. I'm from Jersey. It's not even a Jersey accent. Sorry. So this is technically a soft reboot to the series, but obviously 2 games came before it, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which has a beast of a soundtrack as well. Sequel, remake, reboot, yes. The year 1995. Deep in South Africa, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg. Garsberg, yes. Outer Heaven, an armed fortress nation established by the legendary mercenary. He was feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and a lunatic. And a fucking loony. The Western nations. There's 13 pages, fuck's sake. Found that a weapon of mass destruction capable of rewriting war history is under development at Outer Heaven. They have called upon the high-tech special force unit Foxhound to take care of the situation. In response to this order, Big Boss, Big Barry, Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, sent Greg, the man with the code name Greg, which is given to the best member of the unit. Operation Intrude N313. After a few days, his last message being Metal Gear. Greg was missing in action. Taking the situation seriously, the top men of the West again called for Foxhound. Big Boss selected Solid Steven, who had just recently joined Foxhound, as the agent and entrusted everything to him. Successfully making a solo infiltration to Outer Heaven, Steven got in touch with the local resistance member, Schneider, Diane, and Jennifer. With their cooperation, Snake succeeded in rescuing Greg, then the fucking... These alliterations are driving me mad! Then laid out the terrifying facts about Metal Gear. Metal Gear was the development name of a nuclear warhead-equipped 2-legged walking tank. It can walk through even the roughest terrains that would stop normal tanks. It can conduct local warfare by itself with unique weapons. Metal Gear, like its Vulcan cannon and anti-tank missiles. It was indeed a new type of weapon that can conduct a nuclear attack against any place on the face of the earth, from any land, surface. You really couldn't have fit the word surf. Okay. With Metal Gear, Outer Heaven was trying to establish its military superiority over the entire world. In order to destroy Metal Gear, Steven rescued Metal Gear's chief engineer, Dr. Petrovich, and his daughter, Bob, who was taken hostage to force her father to continue with his development. Snake hears from Dr. Petrovich how to destroy Metal Gear. However, as Snake approached the heart of Outer Heaven in Metal Gear, well-designed traps are set all around Steven. Oh shit, I said Snake, didn't I? As if all his actions are being leaked to the enemy. In the midst of the escalating battle, the leader of the resistance, Schneider, fell into the hands of the enemy, and Steven himself was injured through the deadly battles with Outer Heaven's best mercs. But Steven's indomitable spirit led him to the 100th floor basement of the secret base where Metal Gear was developed. Evading the powerful defense systems that wipe out all intruders, Steven ultimately succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. Steven tried to escape from Outer Heaven upon completing the mission. However, during the escape he was confronted by one man, Foxhound's Commander-in-Chief, Big Barry. Big Barry laughed as the astounded Steven and told him the truth about his mission. While serving as the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Barry also ran a mercenary dispatch company utilizing his connections and capital from his years as a merc. He was planning to build this company a larger military establishment, and he built Outer Heaven as its base. His purpose for sending the rookie Steven to Outer Heaven was to cause information confusion against the West. However, Big Barry miscalculated. He never thought that Steven would make it this far. Having lost Metal Gear, Big Barry activated the self-destruction system of the underground base. While the countdown to destruction continued, his scream echoed in the emptiness. "You have gone too far, too far!" On the 100th floor basement, the battle between two men commenced, free of ideology and politics. The armed fortress nation, Outer Heaven, collapsed. The impenetrable fortress, made from the best military technology and occupied by the toughest mercs, burned in flames. Behind him, the flames reached skyward, as Outer Heaven fell, leaving Solid Steven all alone. Beep! And that was the original Metal Gear. Yes, as we find out in Metal Gear Solid V, Phantom Pain, it is indeed, it's the decoy, it is Venom. Fucking hated that twist, I really did. But it actually makes sense when you connect it, you know, it does make sense. Connect that up, connect the dots, you know. I did kind of, yeah, utter shit, I got fucking cop out. Alright, and then this is a couple of years later. So, in 1999, the world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy resource is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed and the world economy is in confusion. The 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. One man's invention changed the entire situation. A Czech genius and biologist Dr. Keo Marv invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. Okay? The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis, but at the same time the world entered a time of tension regarding this new algae. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he was abducted by someone and disappeared. Nations began investigations immediately, and a name soon appeared: Zanzibar Land. Zanzibar Land was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 1997. When their uprising took place, the CIS army formed around Russia sent a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibar Land resisted by gathering a band of mercs from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated, and Zanzibar Land declared its independence. Due to the active role mercenaries played, this war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibar Land was referred to as an armed fortress nation. A military nation with a group of strong mercs, surrounded by a tough fortress. Zanzibar, these nuts! According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly was armed with nuclear weapons. Nuclear vessels. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining Oilix in addition to nuclear whistles, Zanzibar Land was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. Concerned about the situation, the United States ordered Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv. Campbell was a former member of Foxhound. He brought Solid Steven, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Heaven 4 years ago. How many accents we doing? Fucking. I'm just reading a script, mate. And asked Stephen to bring back both Dr. Marv and Oilix, successfully infiltrating Zanzibar land and with the help of CIA agent Hori, and others. Snake was able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovich, the chief engineer of Metal Gear at Outer Heaven. He too was abducted to Zanzibar land and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. He told the surprised Stephen of an even more shocking fact. Big Barry, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Heaven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibar land. Stephen rescued Dr. Petrovich in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard and former Czech international secret police agent, and then headed for the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed the narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flew into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Stephen started hearing a well-known voice. "Hey, Stephen, we are good buddies. I can let you go. Just leave this place at once. Grey Gary." Stephen saw Grey Gary controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound who, after the fall of Outer Heaven, disappeared as if he followed Big Barry. Losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovich get taken away, Stephen screamed, "Greg! I will not give up!" After a series of deadly battles with mercs, Stephen finally made it to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, he arrived too late. He saw Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovich, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovich told Stephen that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeated tortures because of heart problems. Stephen then received an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovich had been voluntarily visiting Zanzibar land to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the direction of Petrovich himself. After the truth came out, Petrovich attacked Snake, but Stephen easily put an end to him and obtained the structural plan of Oilix. While trying to escape, Stephen was confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Grey Gary. The tremendous battle took place in the underground base. Stephen finally succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. However, Grey Gary did not submit and challenged Snake to a final battle. In the midst of a minefield, Stephen and Gary fought. Without any weapons, a fist-to-fist duel involving no hatred or murder intent. During that weird moment of purity, the two were bound by forces transcending words and emotions. Stephen won the tough but pure battle against Grey Gary. However, there was still someone else Stephen had to fight. Big Barry. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Heaven, Big Barry was waiting for Stephen. One who has experienced the tension of battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Stephen was infuriated at the arrogant big boss. There is only one battle I have to fight. To free myself from you, to shatter the nightmare. Big Barry, I will kill you. With the structural plan of Oilix, Stephen and Hori escaped from Zanzibar land on a rescue helicopter. Stephen once again saved the world. However, there was no smile on his face. Big Barry's last words kept ringing in Stephen's head. Whoever wins, our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there, and the survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Stephen then disappeared into the white lands of Alaska, alone. Alone! That was a lot of reading. Can't take Zanzibar land seriously. The Zanzibar is the preeminent adult entertainment. Oh, really? MGS5 isn't a bad game. The ending just got fucked up due to Kojima leaving, but like the entire... Yeah, because they missed out an entire chapter, didn't they, of the game? Because, like, well, Kid Liquid was meant to have more of a role in that as well. Quiet was played by a Dutch mod. Nice. Put it down and realised halfway through I was just... Yeah. Josh reading stories to his kids. That really, like, see, as well, the open world of 5, absolutely dead. I hated it. See, after, like, playing Ground Zeroes, I was genuinely so feckin' excited. And then, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I enjoy 5 in certain ways, but in a lot of ways, it really let me down. But yeah, Big Baz, played by Sean Connery. That'd be a great role. One of the biggest reasons you finished the game. All right. We're going to go through the video tapes now. It plays well, yeah.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
What do you
Just
want?
invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake.
Also, one thing I'm going to say, right?
Don't worry.
The
This
voice
injection
acting in
won't
this
hurt
game,
a bit.
fucking outstanding. The voice acting in
What's
Twin
wrong?
Snakes,
You don't
fucking
like shots?
abysmal. Especially Naomi Campbell, she
Snake,
puts
listen
you
up.
to sleep
It
in
all
Twin
went down
Snakes.
5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
Looks like a
What
big
soldiers?
penis.
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand.
Yo, Death!
If it isn't met,
How you
they'll
doing,
launch a
sir? Good to
nuclear
see you.
weapon.
A nuclear weapon.
Well, come on in. Hello, One True L. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid, Death. How you doing, sir?
Facility.
Welcome, Raiders. Sorry, we're going through the
Foxhound
briefing.
hijacking a nuclear
Everyone,
weapon?
take your seats. Sit
Now you
down.
understand how serious
The briefing's on.
situation is.
Good to see you, sir. How was
Two
your stream
mission
today?
objectives.
I hope you had a
First,
really good one.
rescue
Folks,
the Dark
go check out the
Chief,
wonderful
Donald
Death No
Anderson.
Damage fellow team member.
And the
Just
president of
freaking awesome,
Armsec,
awesome dude.
Kenneth
Plays a
Baker.
ton of Resident Evil,
They're both being held as
randomizers,
hostages.
things of that nature, challenge runs if you need
Those are some heavy-duty
anything.
hostages.
RE
Secondly,
related, you go to
it'll
Death. He
investigate
knows
whether
these
or
games
not the
inside and out. He's
terrorists have
awesome.
The ability to launch a nuclear strike.
I'm good, Death.
Stop
Thank you
what
so
they
much,
do.
sir. It's really good to
Any
see you, man.
questions,
I hope
Snake?
things have been well, and
Questions?
yeah,
I
I'm
haven't even
good,
said
thank
whether
you, and
I'd
I'm
accept
glad
this
your
mission.
stream was good.
Well, you can
Were you
make
doing
up your
a
mind
rando on
after you
OG?
hear more about the situation.
Oh wow, Mush, jeez, that's awesome. So I'm trying to be. I like being thorough with playing Metal Gear, so we're going through everything. Hold on though, I'm gonna. What's the? Because there's a particular order that you do this in. Briefing order. All right, so we've done the mission description. So the next one is. Hold on. Infiltration. I pressed X rather than circle. Oh no, it worked.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest
Nice
sled
one,
race in
Death.
the
Well, dude, if
world?
you need to go and get your dinner or
When did
anything
you
like
become
that,
a dog
please don't let me
musher?
keep you. Kick your feet up
Right
and
now,
relax.
my
Thank you
50
so much
hustlers
again
are
for
my
the raid.
only
And any
family.
raiders
I've gotta
coming in,
take care of them.
my name is Josh Sandwich. I'm a variety streamer. I like to paint
Don't worry
Warhammer.
about your dogs.
I am going to be a dad
What do you
soon.
mean?
I'm sorry, Snake. but
And
this
we're playing one of the
vessel's
best
headed
games
for
ever
the
made.
Bering
Kick your
Sea.
feet
There's
up and
no room
relax
for
and
debate.
enjoy.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway,
What an
I know
asshole.
you better than that. You take this assignment.
It's
even
very funny
without
because seeing the
threat.
actual game
Why do you
itself,
say
Roy
that?
Campbell comes across
You're
as
a
really
natural
helpful and stuff.
born
Seeing these
soldier.
briefings, he is an
You're not the
ass.
grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout.
Oh, that's
out there
really
in
cool,
Alaska.
Mush. Oh, I think
Can't
I've seen
race
them
dogs
around,
in
but
the snow
does it play
forever.
well? Can you
Why don't you
does it
come back
feel
to
good to
us
play?
and be a soldier again?
Be a soldier again.
Think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
I had a purpose, man. I was racing dogs. Them dogs. But yeah, folks, once again, go check out the wonderful Death No Damage, honestly. Such a lovely guy. Very friendly. He always enjoy... You will just enjoy... Shit. Did I click the right thing? I didn't. We did it out of order! No! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach?
Nice.
Within a few miles of it.
Yeah, he's got that
The
thigh
facility
camera
is
going on,
equipped
Fox. I know
with
you like
sonar
that.
detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear
Oh,
our
nice.
engine
That's
or
really cool,
propeller
Mushy.
noise.
And then
I need to look
We'll
into one of
launch
them.
a one-man SDV.
launch.
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You'll recognize
You
bits
want
of this
me
from
to
the intro
swim in
cutscene.
Sub-zero Alaskan water.
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons
and equipment OSP.
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Okay, next up we are looking for, I believe it is hostages.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of
Any
new
eagle-eyed
advanced weapon?
individuals as well,
I'm
well,
not
people that
privy
have
to
played all the games,
information.
will know
Know
that the
exactly
DARPA
where
chief
they're being held.
is in another Metal Gear
The
Solid
DARPA
game.
chief
He's
has
in
also
3.
been injected
He is
with a
second
neurotransmitter.
in
As you
MGS3.
get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
And he shields. The latest in polythermal technology. Colonel, you're fucking kidding. And nuclear weapons.
Do they really
Oh,
have
nice,
the ability
Mush.
to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They
Oh,
even
yeah.
gave us
Has
the
it got a good
serial
battery
number of
life?
the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a
wee
discrete
buddy.
detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must be
Yeah,
removed
yeah,
from its
I know.
missile. All the missiles
people-
on these disposal
They
sites
can,
are
well,
supposed to be
I think
dismantled.
because the
It's not
number that they
easy to
had,
get
they
your
confirmed
hands on
that.
an
I mean, that's why they're
ICBM.
taking it seriously.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
Yay. The terrorists demand. So weird how, like, yeah, because armaments later, yeah.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains.
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens. Why would they want that?
The
Oh,
terrorists
Snake, I
need
forgot
them.
that you ask a
You
question
see,
after every
these
sentence.
next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened.
You've heard of the Human Genome Project.
Hey,
They've been
Sue,
mapping
thank you so much for the
human
5-stream
genome. They're
streak.
nearly
How you doing,
finished.
Susu? It's good to see you, lovely.
Following
Hope you had
up
a
on
lovely
this
day at the
research,
arcade.
The military has been working towards identifying
Damn, 6 to 8
those
hours, that's
genes
fucking...
which
Does
are
that depend on the game you're
responsible for
playing, though?
making
Because if you're playing a
effective
PS1 game,
soldiers.
surely that would drain it
There
a
are
bit quicker,
genes
no?
that do that?
Yes. And And using gene therapy, they're able to
That's cool.
transplant those genes into
I can
regular
imagine so, but it
soldiers.
looked like a lovely
Gene
day.
therapy.
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as desired.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were
Oh,
responsible for
Sue, I'm
making
sorry
a
to
perfect
hear that. When are
soldier,
you going to be
could
next on then?
implant them in the
Tomorrow?
same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the
Moved it to
genomic
tomorrow.
information
Nice
of
one,
one
Sue.
of the
Yeah, Fox got
greatest
to.
soldiers
Hi, how you doing? Doing? Cell specimens? Right. Gene strengthening. Yeah, fucking trains. What are you going to be playing, Sue? What?
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
Surely you know who that is,
You
Snake.
don't mean Big Boss.
My
Right.
big body.
He's been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Oh, nice, Sue. That sounds good.
His cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible
Dummy
to
dick.
restore his DNA
Clip my
profile
ass
from
cheeks,
just
keep
a
alerting the
single
guards.
strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake.
I've just been
Can't
working,
give
Sue,
his
but it's
body.
good to be here
It's
with all of
potentially
you lot,
more
you lovely
dangerous than all
individuals.
the
We are
nuclear
going to get into
warheads on
this
that
once all
island
the
put together.
video
I
talking
hear
is
the
done.
terrorists are calling
But there's
themselves
a lot
the
to go
Sons
through.
of Big Boss.
I'm doing really good.
The sons of Big Boss?
The Sons of Noir Fox. Oh wow, alright, Fox. Fucking Jesus, sorry, mate.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after
Split your
24
silly. Do you want? I'll
hours.
play my fucking silly little FMVs.
They
You
say
shut
what
up and
the
watch.
target
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Great. Person in charge. Oh, look at that fucking shadow. Low hanging fruit there, Snake.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control
Leftover
of this
donuts
operation?
from the burger place was literally
The
dry.
President of the United States.
Which means that the president must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point, they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes, so is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll
Everyone's
be sending us
getting
some
involved,
support.
mate.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Nastasha! You can move the camera.
We need backup from a specialist.
Oh my god, you can move
I'm
the
just an
camera. I
amateur
did not
when it
know
comes
that.
to nuclear weapons.
Is that what it is when it's camera free? Oh,
That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you
Ukrainian,
backup by Kodak.
1970s born in Ukraine.
A female analyst?
Nice, no folks, thank you
She's
for that.
built up
I
an
actually didn't know
impressive
that.
record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
She writes a book as well after this called In the Shadow of Shadow Moses, I believe it's called, which you can read quite a bit of like background information and stuff on her in MGS2 and how basically she gets forced to do this by a character that you meet in the second game, the one that has the pacemaker. I can't remember his name, but he basically arrives and basically says like, yeah, this is happening, and they get a thing set up so when she's communicating with Snake in this game, she's doing it from her home, and I think it's Los Angeles. But yeah, it's basically she gets forced to do it. Terrorist armament. Eating loads of snacks. Nice,
well armed
folks.
are these
Day off today,
terrorists?
then, eh?
I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
Yeah, of course, fuck. I love Metal Gear Solid. I love lore. I love picking up on lore. And we're gonna, so there's a codec call that you can get in the cavern, so the very first area of the game, that will allude to a little bit of something about Naomi. So we're gonna try and get that call because it's a little bit fickle. So we've done the terrorist armament. Now we're gonna do next generation special forces.
Tell me about these next-generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team.
Nest.
Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard.
Big baddie.
After Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
Yo, Sandwich Yard.
After that, they were
Yeah,
merged
the
with
briefing
our
tapes are
OVR
so
unit,
freaking
Force
good, aren't
21,
they? I
and
love them.
retrained.
How you doing?
If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes
Sure,
which
Phil,
make
I'm
them
absolutely. Hey, no
excellent
worries at all.
soldiers.
So thank you so much
Don't
for
get
saying hello.
careless
You
just
go
because
take
they
it
don't
easy.
have much
Take care,
experience.
and I'll catch up with you soon. Thank you so much.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit conspired in this attack.
Nearly every. That's an important bit. Nearly every member. The reason for the unanimous approval.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were
That's a great
regular
name for a
army, they
unit,
must
though.
have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Whose
Even the
footprints are
existence
these?
of this genome army is a national secret of the highest
So they're all
order.
geniuses, remember that.
I've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
Okay, so we're moving on to Unit Foxhound.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
Well, if it's after
So
7
they're
and we
still
haven't even
around.
played any
There are
gameplay yet.
6
I
members
love
of
Metal Gear
Foxhound
Solid.
involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter.
Who's everyone's
Decoy
favorite
Octopus, master of
member
disguise.
in this game of Foxhound?
Vulcan
Who?
Raven,
What would your
giant and shaman.
who's your favorite? Well, who's your
And
favorite boss
Revolver
fight, basically?
Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and
And
a
a
formidable
formidable
gunfighter.
gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand
Yeah.
against him.
I'd say I really like Sniper Wolf. I really like Sniper Wolf. Mantis, Fred. Welcome on in, Fred. Good to see you. The Mantis fight is really, really good. And the character of Mantis as well is freaking eerie.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. The man with the same codename as you.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager. The youngest person in the
He knew I
SAS.
was playing it.
His
So,
job was to
you
track
like to
down and
play
destroy mobile
Castlevania?
Scud missile
Like
launching
Raven? Yeah, I like Raven
platforms.
too.
You were there too, I believe.
You talking about Lamy or
Didn't
Vulcan?
you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid
Vulcan
myself
Raven is
back
cool.
then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
Has an IQ of 180. Fluent
He
in
was a
7
spy for
languages.
the British Secret Intelligence
Damn.
Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh?
Looks just like
His
me.
skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really
Yeah,
need you
Elijah.
for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
Uh-huh. Okay. I think we've done the Itidarod. That's when you back out. And then we played that, so now we're on to Roy Campbell.
You're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Looking at
Because
different
there aren't many
postcodes.
people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake.
We have ads starting in about 4 minutes, champ.
I'll be frank. A person very dear to me
I'll be
is
frank.
being
No, I'll be
held
Tom.
hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Merle. Merle. To get you in a room now, okay.
What was
you
your
got
niece
me.
doing here?
Several soldiers were
Oh,
reported missing
Roy,
during the
you
revolt,
filthy fucker, you.
and my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl.
Mm.
He died in the Gulf War. Since then,
There's
I've
a
been
lot of
watching after
adultery
her.
in Metal Gear Solid. I'm just going to say that right now.
It's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends.
Yeah,
since
he
the
looks
fall
like a
of
wrinkled
Zanzibar.
toe.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
Save
All right.
Save my niece.
But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
He's too set in his ways to change. All right, we have 2 more videos which we should be able to get in before the break, and then I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs, and then we're gonna get into this game
Doctor,
proper.
Is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
You mean you've seen them naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids
Peptide.
don't freeze, even at
My favorite
subarctic
kind of
temperatures.
peptide.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
God, I could use some of that.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help
Hey,
improve
Sea
your
Lion, good to
mental
see you. So
function.
how you finding Delta? I was
smarter,
lurking last night, but I was traveling
Anything
home,
else?
so my
Yes,
signal was shit.
Benzedrine. It's a type
Hope
of
you're enjoying it,
stimulant.
dude. I
It'll
can't
keep you
wait to
alert and
eventually
responsive
get
for
it.
12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail.
Alert and responsive.
Anything else
Where
in there?
can I get some of these injected
There's
into
one
me? I'd
machine
love
also
to be
with
alert and
Codex
responsive for
batteries
an hour,
charged up.
let alone 12.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, we should have 1 more video, and then we'll wait until the ads start, or we've got less than a minute. Oh no! You mother. Hey, Gonta, good to see you, dude. Oh, there we go.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself
How you
up
doing,
a little.
boy?
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
My horse. My horse. So that's the reason why Snake's hair is cut short in this game. Reason? Oh, I just got a fucking achievement. I'm doing good, sir. I'm doing good. So damn, we got through everything. We're ready to start the game and listen to all the codec calls. But we are gonna wait until the break. So we've got a 3-minute ad break coming up, chat. 3 minutes an hour stops the mood going sour. It just means that you'll have no ads for the next hour. So I'm gonna let these ads run, and then we're gonna jump into the game properly. It's gonna be a good time. I'm really looking forward to this. But I'm doing good, Gonta, mate. I hope you are enjoying Delta. I would love to get it at some point. I just can't afford it. But I am gonna get it. I am gonna get it. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let this play. All right, guys. The ads are about to start. Enjoy the cutscene. I'll be back.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
I was subbed.
And with the same codename as you. The nuclear
Welcome
weapons
back, everyone.
disposal
We've got
facility
the ads are
covers
finishing
the
about
whole
40
island.
seconds.
I'll
I do.
instruct you
I
by
get my
codec
snorkel and
after
I
you
just
reach your
freaking
target.
get in the bath and
Anyone
just be
going
like,
with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration
I'm a
mission.
snake.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official
Breaking
support.
Bad. Oh. Attempts to both have MGS5's rough control and action scheme and GTA Max Payne 3's prioritization of animations over game feel. Okay. Fair enough. So a little bit mixed, but are you enjoying it besides the controls? I have heard that, like, I don't know, I think Gaunt is playing it with the modern controls and has said that it's been alright, but yeah, damn. Alright, the ads are back. The ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to get stuck straight into this. And we're going to just play it on normal because, yeah. Are you ready for the bet? Oh. So good. So good.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm
So
going to
our
slow down
brother
the
boy
controls
Liquid
flies.
knew that we were coming. Bastard. Also, I do love the fact that I don't think he's wearing anything under that coat besides his trousers, like no top. So, yeah, he must be fucking freezing.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
You remember
What's the
to me.
situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you.
Oh, fair,
If
sea
you need
lion.
to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact
I'm sorry
you,
to hear that,
the codec
but
will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Let's do this. We're gonna immediately get caught. Oh wait, what am I doing? Always gotta go and get that. Yoji Shinkawa, some of the best artwork in the industry. The atmosphere as well, you just cannot fucking match it. It is so freaking good. Hey Ruth, how you doing? Oh shit. Hey!
What was that noise?
What was that noise? I'm good. Thank you so much for asking, Ruth. You having yourself a good day? Hi, Nutface. How you doing? Well, come on in. All right. We've got a few calls that we're going to try and get. I think, well, there's one major call that we're going to try and get.
Don't forget this is a covert operation. There are lots of bad guys and only one of you. If you're spotted, you'll be surrounded before you know it.
If that happens, you're finished.
First, go to the elevator in the back. Take it up to the ground floor. Then look for the DARPA chief.
Okay. So basically what we're trying to do, so this area, Fox, Roy and Naomi will start going through some tutorial sort of stuff with us. The one particular call we're looking for is when they talk about, I think it's intrusion, because there's a particular thing when it's like luring the enemy. Naomi says something that alludes to maybe there's not everything's chill. So we're gonna try. Oh, I hope you feel a bit better soon, Ruth.
Let's review how to use the codex system.
Yeah, no.
Snake, don't forget. Snake, don't forget.
This is gonna happen.
First, go to the elevator in the back. Take it. If you're spotted, all the enemies will come to attack you at once. That's alert mode. In that case, there are only two ways to get out of danger.
There's so much dialogue in every Metal Gear Solid game that you can easily miss. So be careful.
You'll see a timer in the upper
That's
right
fucking,
radar
that's
portion of the
fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That will tell you how much more time you need
But I'm
to
glad
stay
you've had a
out
chill
of
day at
sight
least.
in order to get out of alert mode. If you can escape until the counter reaches 0, the enemies will stop attacking you.
Everyone,
and you'll
you
enter
fucking
evasion
ass
mode.
sniffing cunt.
Don't relax just
You
because
can't
you're in
fuck with
evasion
me.
mode.
Or no, I
Enemies will
can't. I
still
swear to
be
fuck
looking
I'm
for
not.
you, so
You're
make
gonna
sure
gonna
wish
wish
you
you
never
never
fucked
fucked with
with
me.
me, everyone.
Hi,
Encounter in
Jam.
the radar portion
How you
of the screen,
doing?
which is
You having a
0
nice
again.
evening?
Enemies will return to their
I
positions.
hope so. I hope you're chilling.
That's when you can breathe a sigh of relief.
And I hope
In
it's
any
been
case, the
raining
most
here,
important
pissing it
thing is
down. I
not
hope it's
to
been
let
raining
the
up where
enemy
you are.
see you.
The
I
temperature
want you
comes
to
down a little bit.
avoid any unnecessary combat.
Too much optional dialogue. Yeah, I agree, Ceiling. Fuck, I love days like that.
Snake, don't forget.
Alright, there's a particular call we are trying to get here.
First, go to the elevator. First, go to the. Snake, don't forget this is a covert
I should have
operation. There are lots
just
of
started to
bad
rain.
guys
Nice.
and only
It
one
was.
of you.
I was walking
If
home
you're
from my
spotted, you'll
sister's.
be
I got
surrounded before you know it.
drenched. It's insane, but I'm glad it's been raining.
First, go to the.
Yeah, God, the heat the
You
past
still
few
don't have a
days has been
weapon.
crazy.
If you get into combat, you'll have to rely on your bare hands. Listen up, Snake. In unarmed combat, your basic weapon is the punch.
So
Press the action button. If you press it repeatedly, you can take your enemy out with a combo.
the
Not
combo.
only that, when you're not holding a weapon, you can do a throw move by getting close to your enemy and pressing the weapon button while you hold down the directional button. That does more damage than a punch.
Thank you,
If
Roy.
you press the weapon button without holding down the directional button, you can strangle your enemy. You can knock them out for a little while, or if you keep doing it, you can take them out permanently. The choice is up to you, but use it wisely.
There's gonna be a lot of broken necks and Shadow Moses. Oh bloody hell, Gem! Honestly, I was so happy to see the rain.
Snake, don't forget.
Alright, come on.
First, go to the The O2 gauge is
So one of the
automatically displayed
reasons
whenever you're underwater
that
or
he
surrounded by
so
gas. It
at this point
represents
Snake
one
actually
breath.
knows CQC,
When
you know,
the
which was
O2
introduced in
gauge
3
is
with
0,
Big Boss.
your life
He
gauge will begin
purposefully
to go
they
down.
talk about it in 4, like how basically he refused to use it because it was Big Boss that taught him it. So he refused to use the technique. He only started readopting CQC because the caliber of soldier was becoming so good that without it, he would actually struggle. So he readopted CQC in 4.
Snake, when you enter a narrow space, you'll automatically go into intrusion mode. Press up on the directional button to go forward and down to retreat backwards. You can also press right or left to face either direction.
Hope you had a
Advance
good
while
nap
hiding
though, Jam.
yourself. Pay attention to the enemy's actions.
No
and
worries,
make
Jim.
sure you're not discovered.
But be careful. You can't attack while you're in intrusion mode either.
And
Sneaky,
even if you
sneaky.
go into
No
intrusion
worries,
mode
Ruth.
while
Enjoy
you're
the
being
lurk.
chased, the enemy's grenades will still follow you. First, go to the up.
Come on.
Snake, when you're up against
Here we go,
certain
here we
walls
go.
or obstacles,
I
you
think
can
this
look
is the call.
behind you while you're still hidden. We call that corner view mode. Use it skillfully to see the openings in your enemy's actions and avoid being spotted while advancing.
In corner view mode, you can hit the wall to make a noise by pressing the action button.
So I can trick the enemy and lure him my way, huh?
You're good at tricking people, aren't you?
Only beautiful women like yourself.
So there we go. We get a little bit of an insight into Dr. Naomi there with how she delivers that line, which I think is fucking great. And Snake obviously completely misses it and just goes, only beautiful women like yourself, because, you know, he's an absolute flirt. He's just a man slut. But yeah, like, that's the first little instance that something isn't quite right with Dr. Naomi. And I love that. It is so cool. Flirting, however. So I think now that his cone is in the radar, that's kind of like the range of how far they can hear as well. I'm a massive So he will see us while he's like coming up there towards us. Nice. I used to get stuck in there all the time as a kid. Love this cutscene. I also love, so if you do play this enough to unlock the tuxedo, when he pulls off the suit, he's wearing the tuxedo underneath, which is just absolutely awesome. The name's Snake. Solid Snake. I know, an hour and I mean, most games in today's standards, sometimes you're fucking playing that long before you even get to there. So good. Young Ming was blowing. How many playthroughs is it you have to do? Is it 3? Both endings watch. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Brim.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
How's that sneaking suit working?
It's because we
out?
were trying to get
I'm
that
nice
bloody
and dry, but it's a little
call.
hard to move.
Usually I
Bear
get
with
the
it.
excellent
It's designed to
Snake.
prevent
Age isn't throwing you
hypothermia.
down one
This
bit.
is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your
Headed
way.
your way.
The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
behind D.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
So all of this, like, I used to always think that they could see what Snake sees, but they're basically using Soliton, like a bigger version of Soliton radar to kind of map out everything that's happening, basically. Such a cool shot.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet.
Before
This is
she
Mei
lost her
Ling.
accent, she
was
should have
assigned
had the
to us as our
accent in every
visual and
game.
Data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have
Yeah,
any
Fox,
questions about
honestly.
either of them.
And MGS2 as well.
Nice to
PS2
meet you,
game,
Snake.
it
It's an
still
honor to
looks
speak
incredible. It
to
still
a
fucking
living
looks better than
legend
some
like
modern day
yourself.
games, you know?
What's wrong?
It had ice
Nothing.
melting.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
Yep.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
Uh-huh.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to
I
use
love
it in an
that
area
is
with
such
strong
a
harmonic
major
resonance,
talking point
so
in
be
one. Do you
careful.
notice that? They
We'll
they
be
talk about
monitoring your movements by
currently existing
radar,
technologies
so
quite a
contact us
lot
by
in this
codec
game.
anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission.
What do I do here,
data.
Colonel?
Contact
See,
me
I don't
if you want me
fucking
to
know.
record your current status. My frequency is 140.
Welcome back, Jim.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data.
Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that,
Oh,
Doctor.
I love it.
By the way,
Campbell
sorry
and
to
Naomi are
disappoint,
like
I did
just
manage to smuggle
Campbell
out
and
my smokes
How did you do that?
they're all just sitting
in
listening
my
to that.
stomach, thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know. I'm stuck. It's only in development concepts, scrapped ideas, and A64 like the flying platforms and
If you
anti-IC
want to get in,
Ah.
there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one
Could,
sentry on
though.
the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Never got that line. What is a pineapple? Is that the grenade?
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Hand grenade? Oh, weird name. Can't see it from here.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
All right. And we are in control. Can we run off the edge? Can we? No. I was going to do a bean there and just fucking run off the edge right at the start of the game, you know. All right. This is Metal Gear Solid. We are probably going to get caught trying to get those chaff grenades. But first, we have calls to make. Because goddamn, this game loves a call. So the first person, so this is completely optional, but we want to get the contact in now, and that is 141.52.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me.
No worries, Celine.
You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military
Can I
analyst,
fit this
so
nuke
I
up
have an
my butt?
extensive knowledge
Ah.
of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind.
So cool, those cigarettes
I
sticking
hope
out.
I can help you
Love
to
it.
stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I.
Motif from
Unfortunately, all I
Amazon.
can do
Oh,
from
nice,
here
Jim. That's
is
awesome.
provide
Good
you
stuff.
with
Good stuff.
information.
I'm glad.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
It's good to work with you, Nastasha. See if she's got anything else to say.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store the nuclear warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing Start 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with Start 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now.
Getting
But
there.
with all
You
the
got this, though.
dismantled nuclear
And then
weapons
if
and
there's
waste
anything I
around,
can get
the threat of nuclear
that
terrorism
help out,
has
just please let me
increased
know.
tremendously.
It's ironic, isn't it?
It's ironic.
After the Start 2 Accord was signed on
have a
January
lot of
3rd,
dialogue.
1993, Russia and the U.S. reduced their strategic nuclear warheads to between
Hey,
3,000
yeah.
and
Oi, oi, Akira.
3,500 warheads
Good to see you,
each.
lad. How are you?
They completely dismantled all of the ICBMs which contained MIRVs. As a result
Merv.
of that, there are over 15,000
Jam is
dismantled
mummy
nuclear
jam. Yes,
warheads
indeed.
waiting to be disposed of.
How you doing, Akira? How's your evening going? I'm good, thank you, sir. I'm good. I'm just tired. But I'm doing well.
Or some other dismantling facility. But there are limits to how many warheads they can process.
Have you
We
purchased
just
Delta?
do not have the capabilities to dismantle all the warheads that are out there.
Oh, nice, dude. I hope you enjoy it. Whoop, like a glove.
A surveillance camera?
A surveillance camera? Konami last year or so sent you the Masterclit and you only played one. Thanks. Thanks, Konami. Just fucking threw it in the pile.
Security cameras? Duh.
Duh.
That is the wireless type which transmits visual data to a central
I need that as a
security area.
soundbite. Just security
If you use
cameras?
chat,
Duh.
You will be able to disable it.
Literally, so this is like the depth of this game, right? When you pick up a gun, pick up a weapon, get into a new area, call people, you will get a shit ton of dialogue. It's awesome. I think once we equip the chaff, she'll say something as well.
Security cameras?
Yeah. Nah. So if I equip that now.
Security camera?
No. She just wants to say, "Duh."
There should be a blind spot underneath that camera. You'll be okay if you stay flat up against the wall.
So a lot of people miss that in their first playthrough because they think, oh shit, like how am I meant to get past, without chaff? Yeah, you walk up. I was about to go into fucking shit from TikTok there. Yeah. Okay. So chaff knocks out the surveillance systems, allowing us to press on. He's asleep. Let's get in here. Get the SOCOM.
Over 200 tons of plutonium and over 1,000 tons of high-grade uranium have been removed from nuclear weapons so far. And on top of that, nuclear reactors all over the world continue to produce and leak spent nuclear fuel. According to one estimate, as of the year 2005, America alone was storing over 50,000 tons of nuclear material.
28.
There is no room left in our nuclear material storage sites. That is why we need nuclear weapon disposal facilities.
Like the one on Shadow Moses Island. SOCOM pistol. Semi-auto pistol. Hold down square to aim. Release to fire.
Хорошо. Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a 45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime combat. If you hold down the weapon button, you can train the laser sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
Calling me big and strong. So if you do actually miss the SOCOM for a bit up until you get into the fight at the DARPA Chiefs area, I think you get it just given to you there. Because you can easily miss it. And there's an opportunity to get it inside the storage facility once we get in as well.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you
Snake
want
hearing
with
this and they
direction
call it,
button.
What's
After
R2?
you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your weapon more quickly. While you're barehanded, press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon to be barehanded again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story.
R1 is a little higher. Hey, Castle, how you doing, bud? Let's actually get one of Mei Ling's proverbs as well.
You caught Snake?
I did. How's your evening going, Castle?
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Click. So I'm going into MGS2 here a little bit, but so Mei Ling gives a lot of awesome like dialogue when you save. I think it's in each area. I don't. In fact, no. I think it's just as you go through the game, you'll get different proverbs. In Metal Gear Solid 2, at the start, you're with Ocelot, and when you save, he tries to give you proverbs, but he's shit at it. So it's like, as you go in and progress it, you need to do it in each area, save call, and he'll try and give you something, and it's just shit. And then you'll get a proper Easter egg at the end where Mei Ling actually hijacks the call I can't remember the exact dialogue, but then she gives you a proverb and then thingy's badge. It's a really cool throwback. Kept bashing some nice Cenobium from... Oh, dude, nice. I'd love to get myself some Horus Heresy models. I really, really would. I really, really would. Whoa. Okay, so we are going to go into this vent. What?
That base must
Sweat
have
and
some kind
sidekick.
of ventilation
Pants,
system
sweat, and
to
sidekick that
recirculate the
freaking
air.
get
There
some.
should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
I wonder if people waited till he see if the Hind actually came back. So if you go down the bottom floor, which I kind of should have done, but it's fine, it's fine. Basically, you got a cutscene talking about the SOCOMs and stuff up in the area that we're going to go to. Because we've not been discovered yet, an extra cutscene isn't going to play where they talk about an intruder. Got some in every game you feel. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't think he ever did anything with Sniper Wolf. I don't think so. I think that's Stockholm Syndrome. But yeah, so because we haven't had an alert yet, we are not going to get that cutscene, but we're going to get on in here. And we're going to get introduced to another one of our support staff, Mr. Shades. Do you like my sunglasses, Snake?
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here
So-
for some peace and quiet.
Anyone a
I'm in
fan of the
retirement, just
Peace
like
Walker
you.
in 5? This is
Once in a
Kazuhira.
while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills
Didn't
to a
beat
new
the crap out of him
generation,
for doing
huh?
so okay. Yeah.
Campbell told me about
Counts.
the situation here.
No worries,
I thought
folks.
I might be of
Enjoy the
some
art, dude.
use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival and
It's interesting though, because obviously Kazuhira in 5 freaking loses a leg and an arm, so it's like, how the hell does he become a drill instructor and stuff? I think unless he's obviously got
My
prosthetics.
frequency is 141.80.
Excuse me.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference, and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
I like that. That's actually, I don't think I've ever had that call, so that's interesting. It actually gives a description as to why the Soliton doesn't work when you're in a tight space.
Don't give up, Snake.
Thanks.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility.
I think we've had this call.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
But I called you! Snake, if you get in trouble, call Campbell. So you got some advantage, like similar to the ones that Venom has, like on his arm, I'd imagine. Okay, so this is going to be the first area that we're heading into.
I moved the Darker Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
first floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Yeah, of course, Castle, yeah. Woman in the cell? Yeah, so infiltrate and listen on the guards without ever having been spotted. Nice. So we didn't get the second cutscene because we haven't been clocked yet. I actually like, so if you're using the D-pad, obviously it's just going to go straight down, whereas the analog, you can actually just kind of look around just that little bit more. So these rooms are usually locked, but this, I think it's this one will be open, allowing us to get, I think, is it the thermal goggles early? I know how to climb a ladder.
Press the action button to
Oh,
drop
Jesus,
down.
my ear. Oh, shit.
Press the action.
Yep, yep. Love the music in this area as well.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
After they start...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Snake, that floor is designed so that your footsteps echo. Listen, Snake, there's a way to walk so your footsteps won't be heard. I call it stalking. Here's how you do it. First, put your weight on the opposite foot that you're going to step with. Then, take a step so that your heel makes contact with the ground first. Then, as you slowly lower the tip of your foot to the floor, gradually shift your weight onto that foot.
Okay.
Use your knees to maintain the subtle balance. Try it.
What?
I can't do it. Another way is to wear your socks over your shoes. If you crawl on your stomach, you won't make any noise either.
I love that. Literally all that just for, I can't do it. So that's, I think, the style of walking that Big Boss takes on in 3. She's becoming a snake. But another way to get around it is to do that. If you do that, you make no noise as you're going over the floor. Thermal. Nice. Excellent. So, in our inventory, we've got cigarettes, a couple of rations, thermal. Oh yeah, I love the detail as well. That like the screen changes in first person. This will be handy for seeing lasers and such. And our normal scope. So I don't think they can hear you in this. Maybe he can if you get further across, but I know that in the Twin Snakes remake, I think they can hear you. Cannot remember how far up the stairs. Oh yeah, of course. I don't actually think I've ever done that. Okay. Do we get a call on the tanks?
That's a chaff grenade. It's a special grenade that disperses thin, narrow metallic strips of various lengths and frequency responses. It can confuse electronic equipment. It will be useful against machines which depend upon electronic sensors. Naturally,
Sensors.
for it to be effective, you must use it before you are attacked. If you are expecting an attack, spread the chaff beforehand.
Good tip. Oh, fuck. The old double tap, although we didn't actually need to do it there. Alright, smooth sailing so far. So, AKA
Look at the
47
radar.
watts.
It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
What green dot? Oh. Fucking, I love top-down. Like, see, like this. I love the aesthetics of this game. Honestly, this game comes across, see, at times, freaking horror-like almost. It really does.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
So I think the way that Miller does his dialogue is he's actually talking to you, the player.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning, and so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should get some sleep. It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
Yeah.
It's never a good idea to fight on too full a stomach. It'll make you logy, maybe even sleepy. You should wait 30 minutes after eating before you play.
And before you get in the water.
Where I come from, a soldier who loses his head in combat is called a target.
God damn.
The nuclear weapons...
So you've just got nothing else to say, okay.
It looks like the chief is being held in a cell. Find some way to get in there. Hurry up and get him out.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Let me save. Oh shit, I need to...
Come on, Snake.
You can do it! So if I remember right, in the PC version of this game, there's a glitch here that you can do where it's like you get in. I believe it's like, so you get in. It's like so that you're in it enough, and then it's like you look straight up, and then you're basically out of bounds. And I have done it. I think it was on the GOG version. Alright, are we going to do this to get all the different views of Meryl? Sure, why not? Alright. Honestly though, Nastasha as the main ally would have been absolutely fucking fantastic. I love the little, like, the side dialogue, like the side reading that you get in MGS2.
Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Maggots next to the toilet. Yeah. What a damn cold. I hate Alaska. Do you know what this? I don't know why, but do you know what this puts me in mind of? Remember the Die Hard trilogy on the PS1, like the Die Hard 1 game specifically, where you fight through the Nakatomi Tower. It's at the top down. It looks like shit, but my god, it played amazing. I loved it. The maggots in the main. I know. I actually think it's cleaner in the prison cells. Okay.
Is that a woman?
Not him.
So that is Merle, the Colonel's niece. Does he say anything about her?
It looks like the chief is being held in a cell. Find some.
No. Alright, so what we're going to do is, so this is like an Easter egg. Each time you leave and come back in, Merle is doing like a different exercise pose. So yeah, if we do this a couple of times, we'll get the different ones. Get up there. Nope. This was every 14-year-old's favorite part of the game. Once they figured out how to actually do it. Those one-arm push-ups. Absolute machine. I actually think the latest MGS con recently finished up. I know that I think it was last year or the year before, Meryl's voice actress was there, which was really cool. That would be awesome to go to MGS con. I actually think like DRK, he has like a huge hand in eyes from the Outer Heaven network. I think he's one of the original organizers. Okay, what I'm actually thinking about doing, chat, is I'm thinking about doing a poll for what ending we go for, whether it's the Otacon or the Merle ending. So, and I'll probably do that on my Discord. So, if you are interested in joining the server, !Discord in the chat, we'll get you the link, and I'll drop that poll in maybe after today's stream. Nope. Okay, now she's doing stretches. We ain't done yet. I think we've maybe got like 3 more times to do this. I know a few people who were very into muscly women because of Merle. Okay, what I'm gonna do for time is... Whoop. Okay, watch the woman in the cell work out. So there we go. She's not wearing any pants! She is wearing underwear, but yeah. So now she'll basically go through, each time we go back out, she'll go through each of the exercises, but without her pants on. Oh, dearie me. Alright.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Straight to video. Went from a straight to video Guyver sequel to his most iconic role as Solid Snake. Wow, really? Was that what he did just before this? Jesus Christ. He did a freaking Guyver sequel? Wow. I didn't know that. I know that he was like a producer on like the X-Men films and stuff and a scriptwriter, but yeah, I didn't know that. Alright, settle in, folks. I'm actually gonna get a snack.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it
I love that.
possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason
He's
you were
blew
here
up
at this
2 of them so
disposal
far.
site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex.
He voiced Captain
These
America?
guys are pros. They're all
I'll need to go back and watch this because I've watched the Spider-Man animated series. Well, I don't think I've ever.
Shut up in there, will ya?
I wonder if it's Snake-esque. Got up in there, will you?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers.
We have ads
as an
starting in
emergency
about 3
override.
minutes, chat.
Even without the passwords, you can
I'm gonna
just
keep an eye
insert
on
the
this.
card keys and engage the safety lock.
It really, like we were talking about this earlier, Castle. I think like Fox was saying, like, I just want to talk like Snakely, just repeat back anything that people say.
Card key.
Hi, my name is
So
Josh
where are the
Sandwich.
keys?
Josh Sandwich.
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys.
I actually freaking love
You
the
know where
design
they might
in
be
Metal Gear
keeping
Solid 1 as
Baker.
well. I know that one of the limitations is obviously they didn't do
Somewhere
the
in
eyes.
second floor basement.
I love how
Second
these
floor basement.
models look without the
I heard
eyes,
the guards
just
say
with
they
like the
moved
kind
them
of
to an area
the
that
hint
has a
that
lot
the
of
eyes are there, like the
electronic
shadow in Snake's eyes. I love it.
Any
It
other
just looks
clues?
so good.
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door.
You only had
It's
level
called
1.
a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Guy.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you?
Yeah.
From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Just give structure to the entire face, you know? Get ads starting in about a minute, chat. I'm sorry that we're in a cutscene, but hey, oh.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief.
His tone of voice between, oh, he's dead.
It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access
access
to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Ne barpal. But we are going into ads. So I might actually put on some music and quickly get up and stretch my legs. Let me just see. I think the ads are about to start. I'm unfortunately everything from you. You caught me, okay? You caught me. Yeah, I think we are gonna play some music here. I'm just gonna wait. I think the ads are about to start, chat. It's 20 past 8, so we've got, yeah, there we go. They've started now, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna play some music while I step away. Enjoy. Hello. Hello. How we doing? We all right? Got about 30 seconds left of the ads, and then we'll get back in this. I actually I'm getting my hair cut on Monday, but I'm like, I actually love how my hair's sitting. It's so nice to me. Right. And then we're going to get stuck into our first big bit of action in the game. So in Twin Snakes, it's funny, like a good friend of the channel, Snake SOCOM, in the Twin Snakes version of this game, he discovered a speedrun strat where you can actually get out of the cell. Like, so before this starts, like to get the SOCOM, it would be like here, like you'd line up and then you would because you could dive roll in Twin Snakes because it's Metal Gear Solid 2's engine. But yeah, you would dive out, and if you got it right, you would get the SOCOM before the cutscene triggered, and then that way all you'd have to do is like equip it rather than getting it after the cutscene. It saves like a few seconds, but it was really cool that he found the strat, so they named it after him. Well, he named himself after the strat, Snake SOCOM. Just cool. But welcome back from the ads, everyone.
Sorry, Snake, but it looks like the rescue was a failure. There's no reason to stay in that cell anymore. Snake, get out of there and go to the second floor basement. You've got to rescue the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker, before the terrorists find out his detonation code.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know about Metal Gear.
Just rumors. I heard it is some kind of walking tank that can deliver an accurate nuclear strike from any terrain. Mountains, deserts, swamps, wherever. But you are the real expert on Metal Gear, aren't you, Snake?
Yeah, I guess I am. But what about the PAL system that the DARPA chief mentioned?
It is a device attached to a nuclear weapon system to prevent the missile from being armed or launched. Usually, a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to launch the missile.
According to the chief, there are 2 codes, and the terrorists already know one of them.
The other code? If the terrorists find out that one too.
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
But first, more calls.
PAL stands for Permissive Action Link.
But first,
It is a
exposition!
safety attached to nuclear missile systems. The missile cannot be fired without the insertion of a special electronic code. But if the terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missiles anytime they want.
Is it possible to destroy the PAL system so that the missile can be fired even without inserting the detonation code?
I do not believe so. It is set up so that the warhead will become automatically inactive if any attempt is made to remove, deactivate, or destroy the PAL.
So unless the terrorists either learn the detonation codes or get their hands on the detonation code override keys, there's no way they can launch.
Do not be too sure. Any system can contain bugs or malfunctions. We cannot relax yet. I do not know much about Metal Gear. Just the little I have heard. I know it appeared in Outer Heaven in 1995, and then again in Zanzibar in 1999.
I think this is a
Both
really cool
were
call.
third world countries led by military regimes. They secretly developed Metal Gear to increase their military and political power throughout the world. But both were stopped by a lone hero. You, Solid Snake.
That was a long time ago.
Such a good call.
All the ICBM silos are closely monitored by military satellites. SLBM-equipped submarines can move secretly, but naturally they are limited to launching from the water. Finally, there are ALBMs, which can be launched from aircraft. They allow for excellent mobility, but they are somewhat unreliable. Metal Gear was developed to solve all those problems. It can move freely over any terrain and independently launch a nuclear missile at any target in the world. It completely changes the nature of the strategic arms race and destroys the delicate nuclear balance. It is a weapon to be feared, believe me.
Oh, trust me, if I saw that walking towards me, I'd kick my pants.
You say the DARPA chief is dead?
Yeah. According to Naomi, it was a heart attack.
It couldn't be. Well, it looks like all you can do now is find Kenneth Baker, the president of Arms Tech. He's in the second floor basement, isn't he?
Yeah, on the other side of that wall that was cemented over.
Okay. Good luck, Snake. You can do it.
Liquid comes off the call like, oh, fuck. Find the missile can be launched by inserting a bent out of shape paperclip into the control panel. The only type of clip he was ever used.
Military C rations place an emphasis on calories. That's why
Okay.
it's best to use
DARPA
them
Chief's
along with
dead, let's
some
talk
other
about
type of
calories.
nutritional supplement, such as vitamins or minerals.
Thanks. Oh, she waiting. Hi.
Don't move!
Forgot he was bollock naked.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
You're not.
Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken
And that
safety
is
off
the
the
entirety of Metal
told you
Gear
I'm
summed
no
up.
rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Fucking love this tune. Bow, 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 bow. Shit. Let's do some calls.
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there.
Take care of the bad guys. No response from the stash. Okay. Nice.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
And will be treated as such as Snake stares at her ass.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
God, that's bright. Absolutely get mag dumped on me. Love that. You like man. You can see into my thoughts? No. Fuck.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Alright. Dumped the entire mag, didn't even get close. Rookie.
The development of Metal Gear is a cynical attempt to consolidate and increase our military dominance, while at the same time maintaining the pretense of disarming ourselves. Now that the SLCM-0 option, allowing for the sneak inspections of submarines in international waters, has been concluded, the value of submarines as strategic weapons
I never expected to turn into an IRL vamp.
With Metal Gear, governments of the world will be able to avoid this type of inspection.
Welcome back,
and
Sea
at the
Lion.
same time, stay in compliance with international military treaties.
You know what? Same. God, yeah, is that actually why he's called Vamp? Is that the dialogue? Because I cannot remember the exact call. Because you can speak to, is it as Raiden you speak to Snake about it? I can't remember the exact thing. Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
The weather in Alaska is very hard to predict. It can change on a dime. A lot of people say it's the worst weather in the world.
Worst weather in the world. Which MGS game would you say is your favorite, Sea Lion? Because I know you are a big fan. Is it 3? Or is it 2? I would say 1 is probably my favorite for nostalgia, but I love 2. I really do. 2's story. Fucking so good. I have the part where Snake says bisexual as a sound.
Snake, listen to what Lo Chi
The-
said.
nah.
He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
But greed is good, Mailing. God damn. Well, Nastasha, what kind of weapon is that? So this is Johnny, also known as Akiba in MGS4. He falls in love. I love what 2 does and what it did to the industry. The AI kernel codex legit scared the shit out of me. And yeah, it was fucking crazy. Oh God, honestly, like the entire feeling when you're in Arsenal gear, when you're playing through it for the first time, like you don't forget it. It is honestly, I remember it was summer holidays at school, and I was playing it. God, I could not stop. I think I was near the end. I was like, right, I'm gonna just get to, because I was just getting onto Arsenal gear, and I was like, I'm gonna stop. I didn't. I ended up finishing it that night. I stayed up. Same with the Evangelion, broke me for different reasons, but both I wouldn't appreciate until I was older. They both broke me in a good way. Yeah. Do you know I only got around to watching the original Neon Genesis Evangelion series this year? Earlier this year, when I was staying at my partner's. She was at work, and I was just like, I want to watch something. Oh, the original season's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch that. Boy, was I in for a wild ride. Like, insane. Okay, we are also, if we get to the boss fight, I'm going to try and do a few things. I can't remember what the exact, hold on. I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, you can actually dodge the shots, which is incredible. I watched it when I was a teenager, and when it finished, my only response was, what the fuck? Yeah, the final episode, right, don't get me wrong, and for anyone that's maybe not watched it, I am sorry, but I'm talking to 2 people in chat that have watched it. The final episode, if I remember right, and it is the final episode, is where it's like they're all like, congratulations, you know, when they all say that. That entire, like, see, I think the last 3 episodes is just such a fucking mindfuck. To me, like, I know it's like about rebuilding the consciousness. What am I? Who am I? So existential that I, it's a 32-year-old just sitting, like, you know that, God, just like just kind of like sitting, just like just eyes wide watching it. I was just like, what the fuck? I know that there is a lot more Evangelion, however you pronounce it, to watch. Like beyond that season, there's movies and stuff like that as well. But that's all I've watched so far. But yeah. Plus, I love... What? To anyone... Not a diss, but it's really funny to me how you pronounce Evan... Is it Evangelion? Evangelion? Same way Rob Moy used it. Yeah. But yeah, like, that was my introduction. But do you know, see the art style? Like, the style of that anime. I know it's got a particular name, doesn't it? Second one, yeah. I can't remember what it is, but I fucking love that style of anime, like that, the way that the artwork is, the way the cinematography is and stuff like that. Gel, not gel. Yeah, fuck you. I'll say what I want, mate. Right? It's called Metal Gear. All right.
The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
You'll need some kind of explosive to destroy the wall, like C4 or something. Take a good look around the armory.
Hi. Level 5. I think the level 1s are down here, plus we've got an open one there. Grenades. But yeah, the final episode of the first, like, the original season of Neon Genesis is where it's like Shinji kind of goes through his conscious, and then at the end it's like they're all kind of gathered around and they're all saying like congratulations. That is the final episode, isn't it? Am I remembering that right? Joking. I'm just going to finish the job. Finish! Okay, so we can see here, this wall is different to the others. That's a normal wall. This don't sound quite right. Fucking love that noise. These trapdoors are an instant kill as well. So be careful. And as Augustus Cole says in Gears of War 1, stay vertical. Okay.
President Baker should be somewhere around there. Hurry up and find him. Also, you can't use your radar there. Mei Ling says it's because of electronic jamming. If you want to know more, ask her.
When Lizzie was playing through this section, I had told her to keep moving. She stopped reading it. Oh, poor Lizzie, man. Girl cannot catch a break. I saw that she started Final Fantasy VIII as well, like her 100% run, which is awesome.
The weather in Alaska.
Yeah.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Anyway, be careful. We're going to do a save here, but I am actually going to save state just before the Ocelot fight. The reason being is I want to try and show off the dodging mechanic that you can actually do.
Be careful, Snake.
That is C4 explosive. A plastic explosive
Your
with a
achievements, all the
texture
timbrels,
similar
magazines, and
to
kill
clay.
1,000 enemies. So
So
that's all
you
she
can shape
needs.
it in
But
almost
she's doing a
any
full
way you want.
playthrough, yeah?
Although it has
That's cool though, that's all
1.4
she needs.
times the destructive power of dynamite, it is highly stable and won't explode without a detonating device, even if it is shot, burned, or beaten. You are using a wireless detonator,
Just like
yes?
me.
The detonator is equipped with a scrambler, so you don't have to worry about interference from any other radio source. Make sure you are sufficiently far enough away when it goes off. Also, as you know, the sound of the explosive will alert your enemies, so be careful.
Careful. So we'll get 2 here. Oh yeah, 100%. So we have a couple of doors here and a camera, specifically a machine gun camera. So these cameras don't alert enemies, but what they do instead is they shoot at you the minute they see you.
The nuclear weapon.
Ah, I thought she was going to say something. Okay, I'm going to drop a save state here just so that I can try and show this off. But I love this. Such a great introduction to one of the most iconic villains in the series.
Am I too late?
Am I too late?
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
Hey, no worries, Saw.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you so much,
I'm
sir.
here to save you.
Appreciate you, you mad shaggery. And folks, go if you love all things Metal Gear, GTA, RE, go check out Saw. Fucking love the lad. He's amazing.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man.
Along with the old man.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special
Anytime, man.
Operations
Enjoy your
Foxhound.
lurk.
Revolver Ocelot.
Alright, so we're gonna see if we can get these dodges.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets.
Hey, no worries,
more
Castle.
than
Thanks for
enough to
hanging,
kill
man.
anything
You
that
take care.
moves. Now I'll show you why they call
Once again, folks, remember I have a Discord server I've sunsetted my other one, so I've got a new server. So if you're interested in joining, please do.
Draw! Draw!
Up.
Hiding won't help you.
Come on then.
I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle.
Little bastard, I wasn't expecting that.
Slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right, I'm alive. Let's go. You better want to settle this?
Ah!
I love the smell of porter. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Okay. I'm gonna reload the save. So it's fine. But let's see. Fuck me. But basically, yes, you can dodge those bullets. I'm just shit at it. I'm gonna need to practice that. Alright.
If you've got a question about Foxhound, ask Dr. Naomi.
Revolver Ocelot is a former member of Spetsnaz. After the fall of the
Spetsnaz.
Soviet Union, he apparently served in the Russian tax police's elite SWAT team. After that, he joined the SVR, the Russian Foreign Intelligence Agency, which was formerly a part of the KGB. But according to my sources, he was dissatisfied with the rigid system of the KGB and wanted to get out. That's when he
Why did they get rid of the leaning? What was the reason?
fanatic and totally obsessed with cowboy movies and spaghetti westerns. He's also
Are you talking about like the leaning out of cover or just like the leaning in first
torture
person?
techniques while he was with Spetsnaz.
Yeah, he had plenty of practice. Lubyanka prison is located right there inside KGB headquarters. In a gunfight, reloading is usually the most dangerous time, but he loves it. Use that to your advantage.
He
You
loves
have to
it.
take him out when he's reloading. Can you see where his number of remaining bullets is displayed on the screen?
No!
Wait for the right moment, and then take him out.
So we're gonna chase him.
He is using a single-action army? The first model of that gun was made in 1873, over 130 years ago. Today,
but it's a
they're still
fucking
being
beastie
made in
hand
small
cannon.
numbers, but that's just for collectors and such. Nobody uses them in combat anymore. The biggest drawback to revolver-style handguns is reload time. That's your chance. The biggest drawback...
The muzzle velocity of a bullet fired from a revolver is slower than one fired from an automatic. That's bad for you. The slower a gun's muzzle velocity, the more damage it does. That's because the bullet will tend to lodge in the body instead of going right through. Those kind of wounds take a long time to heal. Sometimes they never do. I think that's part of the reason he likes that gun. He's a real sick puppy, that Ocelot. The biggest drawback to a revolver is the reload time. That's your chance.
Tommy. Alright, let's fucking do this.
I love to reload during a battle.
There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber.
All right. Alive. Let's go.
I love the line delivery, but it's so fucking weird. Oh, you fucking cock. I had the line.
You better hurry up, the old man. Don't you want to settle this?
Nice.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
It's one of my follower sounds.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
My hand!
lucky. We'll meet again.
Who are you?
It's one of them.
I like you. I have no name.
Oh shit, it's Grey Gary.
Skeleton.
Also, I believe he's voiced by the same voice actor as the DARPA chief in this. Absolutely hate the voice act. I don't hate, well, kind of hate the voice actor, but like the what they did to Grey Fox's VA and like the style of his voice and stuff and Twin Snakes, abysmal.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
Yeah, go for it, Sea-Lion.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret.
Looking at sea otters.
Even the DARPA chief?
6 of them here.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey up,
In that
Spoodles.
case, how did they get
How you
your
doing,
code?
dude? Oh, come on in.
Never had any training on how to
That's
resist
fucking
torture.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. How you doing, man?
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Venom Snakes and Ground Shears a bit.
I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
There's a very Alright, I need to watch the bit, I think, because right now I'm like, nah.
So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What?
But how can he be, though?
That can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim.
Because
Now you want to
Big
shut
Boss
me
in,
up.
in Metal Gear 1
Calm
is Venom
down.
Snake.
What's
isn't he?
wrong with you? I just
So how
told
can he
you
be
I was
Grey
here
Fox
to save
hunting?
you.
Okay.
I
How's
didn't
things
kill
going,
the
Spoods?
DARPA
You alright?
chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Don't be a
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I like that Spider-Man
But
email,
what
that's
do
class.
they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I
Aye,
heard
thank you,
had
dude.
them.
I appreciate that.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No.
I am
That
gonna
woman,
stick. I think I've still got it. The collections
soldier that was
thing.
thrown in prison
In my
along
collection,
with
so I'm gonna pop my
female
first
soldier,
stream
it must
playthrough of
be.
Metal Gear Solid
She
into
said
the
she
Discord
just
as well,
joined up as a
Sea-Lion.
new recruit.
It's from like
They threw her
2017
in
or
prison
something,
'cause
so
she refused to
can
take
enjoy
part
that.
in the rebellion.
A new recruit. Could that be the Colonel's niece?
Hey, nice Spoodles. I think so. Summer holidays here finished like 2 weeks
Looks
ago.
like she managed to break out of
But
there, though.
nice, dude,
I
you got
hope
this.
She's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
Oh,
I'm sure she still has it.
and you,
What
Spoods,
frequency
and
was she
thank you
at?
for stopping me to get a selfie as well. But no, it was a pleasure meeting you as well, dude. I had such a great time. I can't believe it's already been a couple of weeks.
Damn.
It's alright. The codec code is up
That's
here.
right. It should be on the back of the CD case.
But
Try to
I could
contact
grab
her.
the case
I'll
if I need it.
contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some
But yeah,
other way
dude,
to
it was
prevent the
awesome to
missile
meet you as
launch?
well, and it was such a great couple of days. Oh yeah, oh I'm here, aren't I?
You need to find
But yeah, I
Hal
did.
Emmerich,
I
one
had
of
just
my
one train
employees.
to get back to Glasgow
that?
from Liverpool. It was
Team
direct, so
leader of the Metal Gear
yeah, it was just
Rex
really
project.
warm.
A
But yeah,
genius in
I
engineering, but a little
got back
bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can
absolutely
figure out how to
fine.
stop Metal Gear from launching,
But thank you for asking, dude. I hope you did as well.
With anything.
you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone.
In fact,
In
it's
fact,
greater than it's ever
greater
been.
been.
Oh, here we go. We're getting the muffling. Famous
The amount
muffling.
of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen.
Any
have you ever
muffers
seen
in
a
chat?
warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded with nuclear waste.
Nice,
seeping
dude.
out.
Is Snooki live at the moment playing Gears?
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands
We'll be
for
on for about another hour.
unaccounted for.
And then I'm going to be, or half hour, sorry. And I'm wrapping up, I'm finishing up about 9:30, but I can see Snooki's on.
Since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn.
Ah.
In other words,
Love this dialogue.
there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Until you played it, that's fair, Spooders.
China still
Have you never played Gears 1 before? If not, damn, you're in for a
Nuclear
treat.
disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart
I love
liberals
Watsits.
on the
Sponsor me,
Military
Walkers.
Oversight Committee.
Oh, dude. So, did you not play the first remake of Gears like a few years ago?
Business.
I think it was 10 years ago or something.
Going to be formally adopted
It's kind of
after
like
the
just
results
something like
of
that, but like
exercise
just
were analyzed.
updated from that.
I don't give a crap about you and
But
your
I actually prefer, as good as it looks, don't get me wrong, it does look great. I prefer how it looked in the original version.
What's that?
An optical disc.
It looked so much more grungy, but that's me.
The main
It just
hard
looked so much
drive
more
was
grungy in
destroyed
the
by
original,
gunfire.
but it looks great.
This is the only remaining copy of
I mean, not fair enough, Spids.
What kind of data?
It's so cool
All
though
the
that it is
data
finding out on
collected from this
PlayStation as well.
exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know
put it
this
up his
disc
bum.
exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
Yeah, I loved how it looked in the original, but I think one of the things about the remade graphics of Gears of War 1 is just it's quite clean, if that makes sense.
Existing technology?
Here we go.
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be.
Those Pentagon bastards.
Bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Well, shit.
What the hell?
That's what I want to know.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but We won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
But
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was
fuck
that
you
ninja
too, Roy.
thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
I could care less, pal. Yep, for beating our first boss, we get our first life up increase. I think like, if you play it on extreme, it basically goes up by like a wasp's pube. Also, so an interesting thing. Oh no, so this will work.
First, the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah, smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything?
No, but there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open out there.
Yes, sir.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
As a gamer.
It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing
Penis
danger
pines.
from stored nuclear materials.
Hi, Raven. How you doing?
Three elements necessary
How's your
in the
Wednesday
manufacture of
going?
nuclear
Lovely.
weapons.
It's good to see you.
Nuclear materials, nuclear engineers, and manufacturing technology. All three of them can easily be acquired by either legal or illegal means. If you have enough money, that is.
Oh, I just got it stored behind the back of the couch. Fucking tired first day back at the... Oh, nice. I hope it went well. I hope it went well. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired as well.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, quite traumatizing,
Now
but
that the terrorists have both detonation
let's
codes,
push past
the
that,
only way
Snake.
to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Al Emmerich.
in any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Colonel tells you. Oh, good tag. Good, good. I'm glad to hear. Yes, we need to go back. Back the way we came. I think there's guards in this area now, but we've got a level 2, so we'll all do a quick check of the doors. With Mama Sarni, it was really good, thank you. Got back last night, around about 10. Well, I got into Glasgow at 10. Got home like near 11. So, yeah, I was tired. But yeah, lovely few days away. We had a really nice dinner date on the Saturday. And we kind of just vegged quite a lot, to be honest. Like, just with the heat. Gem's just been struggling quite a bit in the heat. So we did quite a bit of veg. And I played my Switch. She was on like drawing and stuff like that. But yeah, we had a lovely, lovely couple of days. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it was a really nice few days. I can't wait just to get up there, you know. Can't wait to meet my little girl when she's born. She draws, yeah. It's not so she does a lot of stuff with oh shit. See, like stuff that you like color books sort of thing, but she does like she fills them in. She also does stuff on her tablet. She like draws and stuff like that as well. I'll need to get her to get some stuff that I can send. But she draws like those like, you know, like coloring books, and then but she does really, really nice like colors and stuff like that with it. Yeah, but I think she used to do like proper drawing as well. It's just obviously her hands give her a lot of grief at the moment, so she can't do that. The old double tap. So let's give it a call. 140.15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
Both color.
I'm the
Yeah,
fool that your
just in
uncle
different
sent all
ways.
alone in the middle of this
But yeah.
whole mess.
You
Also, I
came
saw
by
your new
yourself?
cross-stitch thing on
You
your
think you're some
holder
kind of
thing,
one-man
which
army?
is really cool.
I don't need lectures.
Oh.
You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you
Balls
Solid
deep on it.
Snake?
Nice. Can't wait to
what
see some
some people
progress.
call me.
The legendary Solid
When's your
Snake?
next stream, Raven?
You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
Tomorrow,
It's
nice.
your
What's the
eyes.
plan? What you
My
playing? More
eyes.
Liza P or
They're not soldiers'
something
eyes.
else?
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Absolute
Oh,
man
just what I'd
slang.
expect
Is
from
so
the
he is.
legendary Solid
Liza,
Snake.
hush.
You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah.
You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
I mean, you know
Who
that that's
knows?
like.
Why don't you ask
Okay,
him?
Snake. Okay, mate.
But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy
forgot how long
corporation
this
of
call
Arms
goes.
Tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test
Oh, well,
launching
it's
of
been
a
because I'll
dummy
be real fucking
nuclear
honest. I don't
warhead.
want to be walking around a bloody forest.
Why
but it's pissing-
Foxhound?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because
Did it rain
they're
for
a
you
special
today?
ops
Oh
group used
my
to handling
god,
top
the
secret
heavens
missions.
opened up. I was
They
wearing
figured they
shorts
could
and a
help keep
hoodie.
it all
I've had to put my
hush-hush.
hoodie in with the
But we must
dehumidifier
have
to get
fired
the
nuclear
fucking and my
warheads
shoes.
before.
I
Why just
got
this time?
fucking drenched.
I heard it was because this was to be a final test
I bet
before
this
the
morning
formal
I
adoption
got
of the Metal Gear
fucking
program.
drenched today.
Well, that's what I
But
heard anyway.
I'm hoping that it's cooled down a bit now,
Sounds kinda
temperature wise.
fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Like I actually like I
Sorry,
pissed myself.
I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys,
Which
right?
is much more
That's
manageable.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
Okay.
How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief
Darpa,
died
darpa,
from a
darpa.
heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
Won't be the
It
first
won't be
time.
the first time.
Ah,
What's the
Swoon.
best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
there's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
Here we go.
You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck
I
doesn't
do love
last
that the
forever.
music
I
comes
don't
off
know
here.
what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day
when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions.
Then you get some
worst
more of that
traits come
fucking
out.
shortbread
It's easy to forget what a
chocolate,
scene
yeah.
is in the middle of a battlefield.
Dude, I actually really want to try that. I think if I find a lint shop, I'm gonna go in at some point. I should have went in with you. I regret it, but
The
it's fine.
adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
Fucking
We'll
lint
talk
shop.
about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid, Raven?
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have
Didn't play
any
it well.
questions.
That's fair, Raven.
Be careful.
They're difficult games to play
After I
like the first
open
time.
up the
Plus it's
cargo
stealth
door,
as
I'll
well, you know.
contact you.
Okay. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and get by, or we'll see. We'll see. I've got about 15 minutes or so left of stream time.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
I think this gave me issues in the speed run for Twin Snakes.
I changed
No
my
worries,
mind.
Sea Lion. I'm not going to be
Don't
live
get
for too much
careless.
longer anyway, but I
That's when
appreciate you
things always
hanging.
turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
God damn it.
In war, a split second.
What is it, Snake?
Let me save. Oh, is that next week that Kronos is
Like
out? Do you know if you've
Shakespeare
gotten a key
said,
for it?
Nots had all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I hope you get it. I do. I'd imagine you're going to buy it anyway, even if you don't.
Go through the cargo door in the north part of the hangar. Head for the warhead storage building.
They say that there are 5...
Okay. £50, goddamn.
Be careful, Snake.
Hopefully it's
that
worth that.
airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall.
I'm wearing my
Touch any
goggles.
one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
I think it's Nastasha that says about the cigarettes.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
She says while she's got one hanging out of her gub. I think that's the intended point of that, though. Love that. Get him to zip up. Whoop! And away we go. Alright, we've got an ad break starting in about 50 seconds, folks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait here. And then we're going to get into the boss fighting stuff. I'm going to try and get through this boss before we finish up this evening. So I am going to wait. In fact, you know what? I'm actually just going to run an ad break now. Let's... Oh, no, I can't. Fuck off. Fuck off. In fact, there we go. I'll run it now. So it should be running now. Chat. Or it will be. Yeah. So it should be running now, and then once we get back, we will do this fight. I'm going to stop raids as well. Yes, we are not far away from finishing. I don't want people to raid in and then be like, oh, for fuck's sake. But again, thank you everyone so much for joining me tonight, folks. It's been a lot of fun so far. I love this game to bits. It is honestly fucking-tastic, so it's great being able to play it with everybody. It is one of my favourite games of all time. It's one of my favourite games growing up. Even though I was terrified of it, you know. Terrified of getting caught. Like, stealth games terrified me when I was younger. I fucking love them now, but when I was younger, my god, they scared me. A lot. You can see some people playing the Gears of War multiplayer. I know that must be fucking huge at the moment. Oh god. Yeah, my plan tonight is to just get a good sleep. I've got a driving lesson tomorrow night and on Friday night. So I've moved my... I was meant to get a haircut on Friday. I've decided to get this chopped, but I've moved it to Monday. Although that is looking smooth. I'm just watching a wee bit of like muted Gears of War, like multiplayer. That is looking smooth. God, a lot of PC players, but it is crossplay as well, which is cool. Bloody Nora, I know. Also love that the snow of the game is making my face glow. Oh god. Oh yeah. I've got a driving lesson tomorrow night, one on Friday night, and then I'm staying at my sister's, so we're having like a sleepover just because I haven't really had a chance to speak to her in a bit. So we're having like a catch-up sleepover where I'm gonna chill with the dog Charlie and her. We're gonna get some food, watch a film. And then she's going to help me, so I'm going to start packing at the weekend. I think I'm probably going to pack all of this away at the weekend. A few other bits, because I've got until, so I move out on the 26th of September. So I've got to get myself in gear, get everything packed and ready, and clean this place as well, like gut the place out to clean. Got a lot on. But it's fine, I'll get it done. And then I've got my driving tests on the 17th as well, so 3 weeks today. Fucking hell, that's terrifying. 3 weeks today. And then 4 weeks in a couple of days. 4 weeks today is going to be my last stream for a while, and 3 weeks today is my driving test. Right, welcome back everybody. Let's get into this. With more calls!
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine.
Not forever, Raven. I think I might actually get back a bit earlier than I thought, because I might actually Deep
The
Throat.
informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
One of your fans. So I was talking to Jem while I was up, and I was like, what would be the possibility? Because we might be living where we're going to be living for a bit longer than I thought. So I was like, what's the possibility of me streaming? And like, going to talk about it a bit more, but she was like, I don't see a problem with it. So maybe at like the start of next year, I might look at coming back, so a little bit earlier, but I'm going to discuss it with Jem and her family just so that I'm completely on the level with them and kind of go from there. So it might not be as big a break, but yeah, I want to focus on my family for the first couple of months, so yeah.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name.
No.
Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
I know, Raven, it's
Yes.
fucking
I
crazy.
have no idea who that could be.
I see.
I see.
Sound travels better in cold environments.
I'm ready for Halloween. Me too.
I got a codec.
I bought a
call from
Halloween
someone outside this
hoodie
operation.
from Primark.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Show. It's drying because that was the hoodie I was wearing,
It's
but
the only
give me a second.
explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
It's still absolutely fucking drenched, but so that's the front, and then just on the back. It was 20 quid, and I love it. Oh, right, sorry about that. Alright. Let's gonna do this boss fight.
That area is mined? If you only had a mine detector. After you locate the mines on your radar, crawl forward and retrieve them. Anti-personnel mines have killed over 20,000 non-combatants in the past 30 years. In countries like Cambodia and Nicaragua, the killing and maiming of innocent victims continues long after the wars have ended. It is easy to plant mines, you see, but removing them is a different matter. It requires
Totally.
more time and manpower than anyone is willing to invest. The superpowers need to donate more mine detectors and other equipment to remove them. It is the least we could do after laying them.
I agree. But we also have thermals. Let's fucking go. Fucking M1 Abrams tank.
This is Raven's territory.
It's your territory, Raven.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right, you belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
Come, let's fight.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems.
Anything else to say?
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some...
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it. And its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters.
Yeah,
to
fuck
get
that.
close, you'll have to confuse the tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems. Even if you can get close, the M1 tank's maximum speed is 45 miles per hour. First, you'll have to slow it down. Go after its caterpillars with C4 or grenades.
Never ever
Once
thought to do
it's
that.
slowed
I
down,
always
toss a
just
grenade in the commander's turret.
do this.
The M1 has exceptionally strong armor. With your weapons, the only way to beat it is to attack the soldiers inside through the hatch. Try to aim at the upper hatch with your grenades.
No matter how good you are, there's no way you can match up against an M1 tank. All you can do is try to take out the person in the driver's seat. With grenades, you
I
should
can
be
see
able
the
to
bags
attack the
under
soldier
Snake's
on
eyes
top of the
getting
tank,
bigger.
too.
Alright, let's go. Nice.
See how you like this?
Nah, I didn't care. Fuck. Up. Shit. Damn it. That should be us. Nice. Fucking absolute giga chat.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He
got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Okay. And we can carry more rations now as well.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held
Metal
prisoner
Gear
in the second
engineer.
floor basement
Like
of
that.
the Warhead storage building.
Alright. Let's drop a save into a mailing.
What can I do for you, Snake?
You can save my fucking game. And that is going to be us for this evening. We are going to be back, though. We're going to be back on Saturday.
Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
Okay. Yeah, I think the plan is I will be back on Saturday and we will crack on with this. But yeah, that's going to be me for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out. No, you. Thank you, Raven, for showing up. I appreciate it. Thanks everyone so much. Thank you so much to Death No Damage for the raid earlier as well. Very much appreciated. Oh, something stuck in my chest there. I'm going to be finishing up. Once again, folks, I've got my socials here. If you're interested in checking them out, that includes my Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all of that sort of stuff, all the fun stuff there. Yeah, we've, what is it? Covered off a couple of bosses, made some good progress, went through a lot of dialogue. The first hour of the stream was just dialogue. I am going to see who is live that I can send you all over to. I think I know exactly who I'm gonna. His name is Monster the Mash. He's playing Metal Gear Solid 3, but he's not playing the remake, he's playing the original. So we're gonna go over there and say hi. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening, folks. I will see you all on Saturday. Cheers.